Hello everyone, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. And I got some interesting news actually, but I think it kind of got updated. I can't really tell much, but welcome back to 7 Days to Die. One of my favorite series I played the entire time. I don't know actually. I just started the game and I can't tell much what's new actually. Plus, I just loaded the game and it comes to Create New World. As I said here, Create World will be available in one of the next releases. Now, the creators don't know when, or I don't know, but sooner or later, right? But anyway, let's get started, of course. And to DeadTube, of course, which I made a game especially for you, for everyone, and right. Let's just let's get a move on. I'll cut out so the loading screen is not going to be in the way the entire time. So, see you in a bit. There we go. Entered, and this totally is not the place I've been in. Well, I have to take another check where I am actually. North, west, south, east. Huh. A land claim. Well, I'll have to look that up at some other time, of course, but give me a second. Right, and apparently we are not, let's say, too much of an agreeable situation right here. Right now, just, how might I say, poof, out of nowhere. Shit. Unreliable. Wait a second, haven't I... I feel like I've been here before. When I actually have? Or haven't I? I can't recall actually. Right then, which way shall we head? Shall we head north? The mapping, of course. Yeah, we've been to that area where we certainly died, of course. The map zoom does not go does much than this. We can head out to here, to this area here. Plus, I would find a wise idea mostly to, let's say, guarantee ourselves a agreeable situation to be in. Let's gather up some wood as well. Right. This might take a while, so give me a second. But I feel his knees burning too. Ah, my nose. And what can I do? Well, give me a second. I need to look up something. But I know something funny that I sometimes do actually. Sometimes I use the pause button, but fact is, why is my health and stamina so goddamn low? Ah shit! I need to take better care of myself at some points. Now, the map? Yeah, it would be a good idea for us to head that way. And for goodness sake, let's not die ignorantly again. I should have known. I don't even lost a bit of health from that. Right. Radioactive land? That's a no-go. The ideal condition right here would be to find a, let's say, an ideal place of being. Plus, let's avoid also the zombies as well. Being out here in the cold is not gonna help much. Shit. I wish you could just, like, find a way to flip them off. Now that would be interesting. Let's get a move on this way. So how's it going for now? Oh, there it is. Fuck. I had a Maybe this might be a dream, of course. Maybe it isn't, I don't know. Sometimes when I really wanted to wake up, mostly would to wake up mostly on the on my shack there, on a warm and beautiful, let's say, great. I don't know what was that. I didn't even press anything, but as I was saying, like wake up in my shelter of our home, in a cold, in a warm, beautiful forest. Even though it has zombies, of course, but less of the zombies. There's a blood splatter. There's nothing too much going on, but of course I'm not going there. You all remember last time when I went there what happened, right? The shitload of them. Why not? Question. Let's see. This here that I have low health right now and everything's all the way it is. There's a man there. Is this supposed to be like some sort of nightmare? Of course that I am not going. But I do believe that this place here is supposed to be somewhat kind of like a nightmare or something. Like a secondary map, let's say. But I don't know. Well, let's just be careful actually of what we do. And are my ears playing tricks on me or something like that? I don't know. Right, on a gravel pathway. Oh, we're suddenly dead. That's for sure. Still, even though we're supposed to avoid like a combat right now, it doesn't mean we are safe 100% from it. Huh. Take a small stone. I would much gladly take it. Fuck off. Nah, I don't have enough health or... Fuck it. Oh. Somehow the sound seems a bit too low actually. I remember them being louder. Or that's just... maybe my thoughts actually. Oh. Duke's Casino. Token. Of course, take oil. Now, these here, I have no idea what they serve for. That's a hoodie. Yeah, great. I pretty much got an idea of what's gonna happen. Fuck off, Brutus. Right. Now, where the bloody hell am I? Yep, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Maybe it wasn't properly loaded or something like that. Well, perhaps I should guarantee ourselves another map, I hope. This one didn't went well, but let me try this then. Maybe that'll work. Okay. And I have no idea what to do then. I'm just falling down to this abysm of whatever God knows what's down here. Of course, just got a blue screen, the sun, and nothing more. How lovely is it, right? Well, it'd be a good time for, like, let's say, load up another map, right? This one went bonkers. It's not going well, so see you in a second. Hello everyone, and on this time, I think we've kind of gotten ourselves into a forest. There we go. Now it loads properly. What was this? Small engine. I'll gladly take it. I don't know what that'd be, but of course let's take it. Plus, the feeling of everything here, it feels blessed, doesn't it? Now, which way should we head to? No, I have a bad feeling about it. I'm not going to forest. Icy forest and so because. Great. What the heck's going on? Okay, that's Can't I? Let me go. Alright, maybe I have to restart the game. Give me a sec. There we go. I loaded the game back up again. Now, what do we got here? You got Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Almogordo, Roswell. Oh, don't go to Roswell, I see. Well, pretty much out our set of what to do here. Now. Ooh. Frame, parts. Thank you very much, my good friend. I hope you... Can I sell one? Why not take rights these? And my hand itches a bit. And I'm feeling a bit dizzy. Right then. So we might be in a bit of a poverty for health and energy and so, but we're sooner or later we're gonna have to figure that out. Oh well. Fuck off. This might be a bit of a animal cruelty, but oh well. I'm gonna have to, looks like I'm gonna have to carry this one for some time, actually. Now, what do we got? Cotton, that's gonna be lovely indeed. We're also gonna need plant fibers as well. Excellent. Now punch the dirt, like in Minecraft. How funny, right? Excellent. Cotton. Tired already? Let's see what do we got in the inventory to help us out. Beer. Huh. Interesting. A nice buzz, indeed. I have to agree. I would have to save this one for another time, actually. For some beer is going to be lovely to have around. Right. More plant fibers. Right. What matters to me mostly is the things that appear most of my side. Plus, again, I don't think the game actually runs well on full screen at most times, actually. There's me with the actually. Oh, what I have to lose, right? They look all bluish now. And that's another walking animation. You still have the same old walking animation. Sorry for all this, but it had to be done. It was once told that real men don't punch women, but in a zombie apocalypse when the girl is dead, I don't think that applies much. Up. Alright. They're all gonna come to me, but what do I know? And what do I care? There's gonna be more loot for me, of course. And maybe more health might upgrade, too. Sorry for doing this. It's kind of like attracting them from all sides. Ooh. Lovely. More beer. What are the odds? Right. Plague nurse, and so always contain good stuff, right? Now, won't you agree, zombie in a red dress? You agree? Well, let's play a bit then. It's called Punchy. Oh. It's okay, I'm not good at this game. Don't have to worry too much about it. There we go. See? I won. And you don't have to ever wake up ever again. Ah, shit. There seems to be a lot of trouble heading on my side, mostly. Ah, fucker. The fucker's locked. But wouldn't there be a key or something to open up the door, actually? There should be some sort of well, housing around here. Fucking blimey. And there's a fatso in there. That's a death trap. Of course, it's collected cinder blocks too. Maybe we might find some sort of weaponry, but a complete weapon instead of you know, incomplete one. Nah. Fuck it. Around here's a no-go, actually. The heck would this be? Well, they're mostly coming out my way, of course, and I'm not giving up on my food so easily. Well, it's my food, my kill, and my gain. It seems to be getting them all sorts of attention everywhere and every time. What can I do about it? I can only proceed and expect for the best. Of course, and I can now sharpen up a stone, actually. If I can remember a way how to. Ah, last one is before. Either that might be a sign of luck, or a sign of bad luck. What do you say? I mean, what would you say? Ah, fuck it. Oh look, a zombie couple. Shame if I punch the living shit out of them. Need a more efficient weapon. Ow! Fuck off. Zombie bastard. Right. Either am I seeing things, or how might I say, my health has upgraded. Lovely. Urban combat book. Interesting. Let's play a bit. I don't fear these zombies too much anymore. Right. We got a lad trophy. Some scrap lad. Right. Ah, shotgun. Sawed-off shotgun. Let's read on our way, right? All recipes already known. Right then. So that was supposed to be the recipe of shotguns. Interesting, I have to say. Very interesting. Looks like our friend seems to be a bit pissed off. Well, if you killed a pig or something like that, the forest is full of them, you would have already had a satisfied stomach right now. Right, and I'm gonna now. All I have now is being constantly spammed by this shit. Right. How many stones we got? 1. What the heck? Oh, it's cotton. Right. Sharpen. Okay. You unreliable. Ah, well. Right then. Let's be on our way then. The sun's going down now. The sun's going down. I'll try not to repeat random words out of nowhere all the time. Like actually all the time. It seems to be getting annoying mostly. Right, whatever. What else have we got here? Bit of plant fibers. supposed to be like a brass ingot, something like that. No. Sharpened sandbags. How peculiar. Sandstone. Iron wall. Ah, this shit again. Right. Storage. Alright. Goldenrod seeds. Blueberry, campfire. Well. Stone axe. Of course, it's a small stone, but I thought it required sharpened stone, but I might be somewhat seeing things as well. I can't really tell much. Run if you want to live. Right. Where were we? Ah, yes, gathering up some sticks. I remember there was some time ago actually, excellent. Now, stick, stone, plant fiber. It's supposed to be something like that, but somehow it has to be in the same order. Well, what can I do about it? Thank you very much. I'll take this. I'll also set my stone axe where it's supposed to be in. Plus, nothing much more beautiful than star night. In a cornfield, I say, somewhere we are in. That might be a game for some, but some others' nightmare. Because you never know what might roam in the cornfield. What zombies? Shit. That one. Oh. Shit, that one's falling too. Right then. Let's collect it all the way to, let's say, the other side. We haven't oh, there it is. I told you that we never knew what type of what could have been roaming into the cornfield. The house over there might be a bit of might have some, let's say, gather it up already. Right then. I assume we're doing the right thing here. We gather up as much as we can. Well, we practically got a lot of things actually. Shh, bunny. I really fucking bastard, you little cunt. They know I'm here. But they don't know where am I. Right. Let's head into home. Mostly. We should be able to have a better, let's say, sense there, but if there's something awake, I'll be certain to die. They know I'm here now. They've seen me. Out of my way. Plus again, I thought that this would be a sort of a faster way than some sort of place to hide, but it's infested by them. The plague nurse is always a good one to have around. That's for sure, actually. We got vitamins. And more glass jars. Of course, not everything here we're gonna need. But we're gonna have to figure that out sooner or later. Now, where did these wanks go? Of course, thankfully, it's not going to be a destroyed place to be in, which I can't consider a gain. Fucking blimey, wank. Fine. Yeah, I might have to wait for daylight. I hear some growling. You better fuck off, Pooch, if you know what's good for you. They're coming, aren't they? Yeah, there you go, you bastard. Ah, fuck me. There are more of them, aren't there? Wanker. Have it that, you son of a bitch. Right, we got Run Flash. Large Bone, that certainly can help. Right then. If this door's not, I got a key for this door. It's called a stone axe. Now where the fuck am I? Right. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh. Excellent. Undetected again. But I'm gonna have to figure out a way to set up some lightings. Good. Excellent. More than excellent. But believe me, sooner or later we're gonna have to... We'll figure out a... Right. Let's just keep the torch at hand, of course, while we loot around. Duke's Casino Token. I have no idea what that serves for. What? I have a feeling we're gonna figure that out sooner or later. Table. Let's hide it for a bit, shall we? Now, I should probably turn up the volume. There we go. Right. Excellent. What more have we got? Excellent. Splendid. Right. Small stone. Cinder blocks. I'm gonna have to figure that out, what that serves for. Now, goldenrod flower is just a waste of space. Another waste of space. That's good. We have plenty of those everywhere. No. Cotton, it certainly serves as some sort of material. Don't mind if I do for a little vampire moment. For now, at least. On the bright side, the sun is coming up sooner or later. Another one. Excellent. Where the bloody hell did that happen? Some sort of things just come out of the ground after bodies they somewhat disappear. But sooner or later, we're gonna have to discover what causes all these. What have we got in the mailbox? I beg your pardon? Paper. As usual. Not everything can be done at this time. I got something for this piece of shit. At least the other door was easier to break, of course. They better fuck off, because this is my home now. And I'm here to claim it for myself. Until by the fact that sooner or later I might have to move to another home. What else? Clear. Lag fast. And what are you looking at? Oh really? I got something for you for trying to vandalize my new property. Die already. Just staying in this place may not be a good idea. Come on. Use it already! I need some light in this place. Untouched. Excellent. Bottled water. This place is not again. It's a no-go. I might have to abandon this place. Not just by the fact that we might have to. That we need to abandon this place. I thought this would be a safe haven, but apparently, just says that the place is infested, and there's nothing much I can do about it. What a little shame, right? Now there's where those little fox were in. If only there was a way I could burn this place down. What would I do with hay bale again? I have no idea, but perhaps some sort of something. I don't recall what hay bale would be useful for the moment. Plus, again, I would gladly take a few things for myself and use it for like proper electricity and so. But I don't see that ever happening. Well, at least we got a lot of corn. That's for sure. Let them growl. I don't care anymore for these bastards because I'll be on my way to find another home to be in. Yeah. At least can hit him with the at least can hit him with the torch. Funny thing is actually that back in that other house, it was at the previous episode. I remember very well, mostly. That place was pretty much the best to stay in. Due to the fact that, ooh. Not now, thank you very much. But as I was saying, like, the place I used to be in, like, the cabin, I admitted this, because being there was, like, the best. Get rid of that. Right then. Let's be on our way then. But back there, it has like a hill. It had like a hill, a lake, a little street passing through it, and so. I mean, sitting there was also more than perfect, actually. I had a feeling that there would have an interesting, better place to be in. Flawless shovel, and here says. Faulty stone axe. Well, alright. Well, we might have to dig a bit and dig through a few of their brains, of course. Another hubcap, of course, when I need. Now let's hold a shovel on our way. You can imagine with this shovel, not just I got a bad feeling about this bridge. Yeah, pieces were falling. I remember this bridge being more intact so we crossed through it. What gives, right? What gives? Now, there's one fatso just roaming around. I just hope it's not. It's just a control type. Fatty, fatty, fat, fat, fat bastard. How many hamburgers you had? Let me poke your belly. Yeah, there's a lot of Here, let me have it. Let me help with a diet. It's called death. Yeah, don't worry. It's a good diet. It'll serve you well, mostly. Most in this zombie apocalypse that you have no life anymore. I also like the way how they also... There we go. That may be the cabin I was talking about. It may be. But I don't know. Let's have a look. And let's see what goods await for us. It's not a cabin, of course, but... Well, I do believe you're already aware of what I was talking about. Shovel, my friend! Shovel! Excellent. The pipe... Later. This place is a working stiff tool. Hardware for hard-working men. Seems relevant. Mostly up. Well. Some refreshing water. Excuse me, good friend, but I want water right now. Excellent. I think it would be a better way if I use the key buttons. A crawler. Why not, right? Let's just bring down this door and be done with it. Well, in this case, the other door would be the other quick way to break it in. But I just guess that mostly the greater rewards come with bigger work. So let's work harder till we get what we want. We're looking for. Now, there should be some sort of something there. We're almost there. Strength, my friend. You can break through it. And sooner or later we'll guarantee ourselves what it contains inside of it. Right. Ooh. You can do it. I believe you can, my friend. Sooner or later... There we go. I told you you would be able to break through it. Now, let us just get rid of our little friend here, of course. The frame rate might be a bit low in this game right now, but in my opinion, that's not what I'm mostly concerned about. Thought there was a zombie there for a bit. Anyway, let's have a look inside. I'm gonna take everything, of course, in a small shop. Wank. Would you kindly? They're certainly after me at this point. If not now, maybe the bees are hostile. If it was actual money, I would take it, but that's none of my concerns right now. What have we got? File cabinet. Beverage cooler. Ah! Lovely, just what I needed. File cabinet. There isn't shit in here. What else have we got here? I do assume I have to break this. Or, I don't know. Oh, the fire axe. Lovely. Fucking hell! The fuck is your goddamn problem? Can I seek out stuff in peace? Without being with you son of a bitch like you being in my foot the entire time? Have some dignity. Alright then. It broke up. What would this be? Ah, yes, hard metal door. That'll be more than lovely. That'll be more than useful indeed. And of course, you got plenty of space for that one. Well, enough space for it actually. Now, magnum parts and a magnum frame. We're gonna have to find a. No, that was me actually. We're gonna have to find a decent place for hiding on. And so, a splint. Alright. Maybe that would keep our legs mostly with a higher durability. This here I have a feeling that we don't need cloth at this moment. Plus, what else we got? I don't know, I assume that we may not need cinder block for the time being. Right. Working stiff crates. Working stiff indeed. Now I wonder what they have mostly back here. Who would have thought? Bathroom. Let's see what we may find of unusual around here in the bathroom. This will be more than useful indeed. So is scrap metal. More leg splint, of course. We're gonna need some medicines. Wooden planks. Because why not? Nails. Give me a second. We're gonna have to guarantee ourselves some scrap metal too. It's always a good idea to like turn the most things you have around for scrap. The things that you see that's not gonna be much needed around. Yeah, more than enough. Why not take some vitamins? Alright, what else we got? I do assume we might need some painkillers as well. We also got some bandages. Yeah, fire and bleeding and burn time is only 1 second of appliance. Interesting. Of course. Some more scrap of brass. What else have we got? A lead fishing rod, which of course will lead into more lead. Sometimes I like to carry around my minerals like this most of the time, due to the fact that mostly I feel like carrying around like this has more advantage. With I got plant fibers used for crafting. Let's keep the craft magnum parts here. Now, I kind of wonder mostly for the magnum, which right, blunderbuss they've added. Blunderbuss ammo, stone, gunpowder, paper. And iron fragments. I got plenty for that one actually. Interesting, right? No. I've got most of the magnum parts with me, but I'm just wondering how am I going to be able to guarantee it with me? We got the we got shotgun recipes with me that I've learned over time. Of course, I might have to set up a good old blunderbuss. There are pipes here. I've got wooden planks. Funny enough, in this hardware store, unreliable. Ooh. Lovely. I should probably do that more often. Now, break the crate again. And working stiff. More of these doors we're gonna need for certain. Funny thing is, the cash register, since I said it was something unreliable, I broke it, and now I turned into something reliable. Well, I wish I could take this with me, but what can I do? Beverage cooler. I remember touching this some time ago. What? I think I'm supposed to. Nah, that's just a waste of time. Right. I'm also very thankful that they added like the blunderbuss. Well, what do you have for us, my little friend? I'm sorry for doing this, but I have a feeling you got some jar of honey for me. Thank you very much. Your donation shall not go in vain. This guy here did not have a happy ending, but what can I do? You can't bring back the dead. Handlebars? Well, this might be useful for some things. Of course, take a faulty iron pickaxe. Now, of course, let's repair these. Ah, hell. This is the most fucked up one, so let's spare the other one. Funny thing also that the crafting again was mostly reliable on let's say putting 2 weapons in a slot, craft, and then you got your weapon repaired to the max. Unfortunately, those days are over. And I also have to figure out the way of making a revolver too. The Urban Combat book might not be the way. Now, allow me to take some vitamins. Excellent. And some painkillers too, of course. Allow me. Excellent. Now we should be good to go at this point. But I wonder if some minerals. Wait a second. The zombie that had. Yeah, he disappeared. Faded away over time. Well, let's see what the rocks have to offer for us. Plus again on the store there, I would gladly turn to a house, but my building skills are not that good for the time being. Hello. A more untrustable bridge. Let's just move on cautiously. There's no hurry to move around. Yep, I could 5, 6. I think it counted 6 and... Well, perhaps that might be a new breed of zombie, but... Maybe not. Maybe just the angle. It'll look different. Well, time to put it out its misery. Don't worry. I have no mercy for zombies. Fun, swell the hardware store. Now, you there, my good friend. Wank. No. Wanker. And I loot in peace without you being the goddamn wait the entire time? Disgraceful bastard. Now, let's just get this out of the way then. Of course, you got a fat bastard. You there. Right. She is not gonna be much of a trouble, but Mr. Fat Belly could be. Plus again, on the fat zombies, when I first encountered them, I started to go to sound like or something like that, but I don't know. Animal fat. Okay. We've been holding out here for so long, right? Metal strips, indeed. What else have we got? Iron fragments. 6 of them. By digging up on that stone. Now, that would be like a way to create the blunderbuss ammo. Got iron fragment. We had the iron fragments. We had to pass through a lot of paper. Oh, and of course the gunpowder there in the middle. That would create the blunderbuss as ammunition. But how good would it be? I have no idea. So, let's start the repairings. I have a feeling that cotton is not going to be necessary. Well, we're certainly gonna... Fertile dirt. How peculiar. Why not, right? Why not? We need to find a home. Perhaps I might also dig up a home in the middle of a hill. Or I don't know. I'll have to think of a way how to settle this, mostly in a better way to rest around. Small stone, iron fragments, small stone, and then you got the iron fragments, fertile dirt. Oh, it seems that everything here was pretty much useful. The plague nurse is certainly worth killing because it says she's a nurse. She contains some medicinal goods with us. Oh, you fat pig. Now, excellent. Fat wanker. Ow! Bastard. There we go. Fatso's down, even though he has a lot of capacity for a lot of things. What would you have? Ow! Wanker. And more blood bags. Alright, that's enough screwing around for the time being. Let's see here. I wonder if... Yeah, we got iron fragments. That's gonna be helpful indeed. I wonder... Out in the distance, I swear I could have heard something nasty. Well, Now for the leg. Our legs are splintered as it says. Now, if there is almost another area, then I have decided in my mind to mostly stay around in the woods. Ah, what have we here? Possibly a new area. I don't know. But let's keep out the torch for warmth. He's a zombie. Of course he would not be. Oh shit. I know exactly what this place is. And I remember very well what type of hell it contains. Of course I'll explore that some other time, but well, despite being there having a lot of good housing, so it's not gonna be worth it. Due to the undead neighborhood out there. But I wonder mostly, what would I be able to do around? I can make a run for it, so. Well, despite you have no idea how many zombies are gonna go after me, but that's mostly for you gonna be entertained by that, right? But keep in mind, if you ever play this game and you find like a condo, but in the zombie apocalypse, it's always a bad idea to loot around. Even though you might find a whole lot of goods, but you'll be overwhelmed mostly. And if like zombies running at you, well, let actions fill up the intention of, let's say, I should have known. This is some sort of Silent Hill reference, I bet. But I have no idea, but let's just have a walk around. Don't look at other places. I might do a quick looting some place here and there, but you won't have an idea how bad this can be. Of course, shoot iron pipe. That's gonna be more than necessary. You missed, you horribly wanker. Could set you on fire for that for sure. Burn, you son of a bitch. That won't be necessary. Right. So far so good. I just had to like engage in a quick combat because the zombies, the regular type, you can walk away from them, but not the zombie dogs. They if they bite you, they're more than a dead person. Wait a second, what do we have here? Poppin' pills, just what the doctor ordered. The fog here has taken out most of my vision. How to expect me to look around? How funny is also of some materials as well that like disappear out of nowhere. Plus these iron platings on the ground. Oh hell. The hospital. I told you that heading to this place would not be a good idea, but well, we got ourselves into this nightmare, but now of course I'm gonna have to get us out. Frame rate just dropped to 3 out of nowhere. Hospital entrance, excellent. I'm gonna have to keep out my shovel for the time being. I don't need the can of chili right now. Now, bring down the door. because the door is locked, isn't it? Yep, there's also no sign of. Right, what else we got? We're undetected. We're good. We're good. We're to clear. Most of them, for the time being. Shit. Not just one, but another one. I'm gonna have to break through as well. Ah, the odds. The odds. Now, we're stuck here at midnight. Just a few more hours as well for the sun to come back up again, but I can assure you it won't be up for long. With the third day, despite the game being called like 7 Days to Die, well, I remember very well that you can stay alive for mostly as much days as you want. Be on your guard. Don't let your guard down at this point. Even though just by myself, but message for the viewer too, who is into following me here as well. Now, they are certainly around here, but give me a second real quick. I highly appreciate it. Right then, I'm back again, but well, I tried to make like managing around the things here, but nothing did happen, didn't it? Also, in this game here, it is said to be in a beta. Look at me. Where have I got myself into? I would have been better off like build my own house, basically inside the world, like a mine home. I could expand it any time I want to, but the main problem would be, hell, they've been following me here, haven't they? It's alright. We mostly walked out a straight path. Heading back out of this place is not gonna be a big deal mostly, but the ambience around, isn't it? Hell. Where have we gotten ourselves into? Now, that's a plague nurse. Good. Nurse, hand me your supplies. Thank you very much. Now, I have places to be in, so stay out of my way. Right. We're not ready for the hospitals or that type of buildings yet. But one thing's for sure. We need to seek survival. I mean, we need to survive and gather up as much goods as we can. Look at me. What type of hell have I got myself into? I need to find a place to hide here for a bit. And the odds, my friend, the odd of this happening was not a good idea. And bring down this fucker here right now. Right then. Shit. Hell. Give me a second, I have to do something. I think you might be asking yourself, why did it take like 5 hours in game time for me to get back so long, right? Well, it kind of took me a bit of some time, I'll admit. Right then, we should head out as soon as possible because this town here is not friendly. I have a good feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about this place that the more we stay around here, the more painful our death would be. Right. Blunderbuss. Blunderbuss? How odd. Blunderbuss. What happened actually? I could have swear I seen a blunder. There it is. Right, there's one. Wanker is on the other side. That's none of my concern right now. Excellent. It's a bit faulty, but it beats then being mauled to death by something. And I see you will sneak up on me. Thankfully, my fellow watcher of mine kind of told me to watch out for these bastards. Now, stay on the ground and don't come back up. Plus, yeah, the puppy walking out there. Plus, we're almost out of this place. Shame that this place is always completely infested by these guys. Alright then. This I'll take. Where have I left it? I have no idea, but well. The confusions of mine I usually pass through. Nail is usually an ammunition, of course. Iron fragment, so I have to think a bit, mostly on what am I supposed to do with this, with these elements of mine. Oh well, what can I do? These bastards are everywhere and I don't have any time to think. Excellent. Ugh. Papers we're certainly gonna need. Well, if I'm right, then the blunderbuss would have been a powerful weapon from the 18th century. Alright, you got a lot of food here. I can. The bloody hell. Well, we're gonna have to clean up these bastards one by one, I guess. But wanker, this bastard. There you go. Nothing. As usual. Now pet you. I want your supplies. Now, nurse. Excellent. And you, what do you have for me? But this is something I was aware about. The zombies, they're gathering up on you as you loot around, and so it's not worth staying around here for too much, actually. And if you think about it, this place would obviously be infested by them due to the fact that shit, it had gunpowder there. I should have grabbed that. Well, I should probably have to go back to gather up. Well, what other better ways to get rid of some things, right? Don't worry, I'm just Dracula drinking blood. Funny that the zombies didn't scare me, but the thoughts were more than enough to surprise me. They don't know how to live their own goddamn place alone, don't they? Less mercy for zombies. What do we have here? Nothing. Unreliable. Well, if it's something useless, unreliable, then I'm better off turning it to something reliable. What the fucking hell? I thought oh, I do have gunpowder. one of my arch enemies. Yeah, I remember the sound of the plane coming out. They're better off rotting away. Don't worry, I'm just gonna set you to your grave. So it's only these models of decaying zombies they have for these guys? Or maybe just experimental, right? Because if it is experimental, then I'll have to say to these guys, because it's an interesting idea what they did. You don't have nothing to worry about, my friend. Just lay down and let the maggots come to feast on whatever's left of your body. Leave this body that does not belong to you. Give me all! Unreliable. Oh, the bloody hell. Usually by now it's supposed to be like a horde after me. I think they can smell their dead bodies. Unreliable. As usual. Unreliable. I bet someone might make a picture out of me smashing something empty and call it unreliable. But that's just my guessing, of course. I didn't pull out the water, but of course I'm not thirsty. But I thought that some water would be refreshing at this point. I don't have a recipe for Mr. Pig right now. The puppy knows I'm here. And of course hunting. Time to move along. And move away to another place, mostly. Let's see what the map has to say, have to tell us. Right, we've mostly been... it's a big place indeed. In my opinion, we should explore mostly to this area. Right, this is where we came from. We kick around this place. We're not where we are. That's like there's a cornfield again. Which area should I... where should I head to? On a wild guess? This way. Of course we're gonna have to explore this how might I say, everything the medieval way of blank weapons. Of course if I had a sword that would be mostly fitting. But what can I do? Excellent. Now let's filter up our equipment here. There's a lot of things we don't need, like fertile dirt. I don't know why I carry that one with us the entire time. Hard metal door. It seems our friends are following us as we travel along. I just hope there's a way to save this place here. Save away and save. Is that what I think it is? Right then. A tent and a few zombies. Yeah, I can easily clear that up. Ow, wanker! Don't swing your arm at me like that, you blithering idiot. Ow. Now level 7. Everyone's lucky number 7, right? Wow, you're just teaming up on me? Oh. He just twisted apart, but that's not my problem anymore. Allow me to just... Crawler. You're unreliable. But at least you had goods within you. Well, you have my blessing. Right. Lead, we're taking. We're now, she has nothing. This, ooh. And yet, paper. What we mostly needed. Right, now I'm just consuming my last bottle of vitamins to keep ourselves healthy and happy. Now, we must hide at this point. The sun is going down already at this point. Excellent, a mattress. Large beef fresh. Hell. Right. What if this place actually starts to burn down because of this torch? Ah, hell. This is not the place It's sort of not something I have to rely myself onto. Now, we got blunderbuss. We already have. You go here. You'll also go here. Plus you. And blunderbuss ammo. We got 4 of these goods. Now, allow us to... This may blow up and this might take only one, there has to be another way to, like, for us to harvest up better. This one. But still, I am just one guy. I have a lot to think and reflect on what I do. Now. Shit, sorry for that. Now then. What was I supposed to... Ah, there we go. Excellent. Fucking bugger. Bugger dwarf. How peculiar to see a dead body at this point. Now this here is gonna be more than useful. Excellent. We got our home, I assume. Oh. I would have to secure this place in a better way. Not just with clothing and so, but some other things. Now then, I have to maybe craft I have doors, I can work with that. Plus, let's see. With the way I could craft up some more 4 wooden. You goddamn bastard. Clothing and feather. I'll be sure not to step on that. Rubbish. Huh. Decayed whitestone. A fine fire axe. Good fire axe. I see. Well, it's never too late for us to work, is it? Now allow us to guarantee our tools at hand, so we may chop down some trees. With that, we craft up our some stuff to fill up the wooden. Is there something wrong? Why can't I collect this? Oh well. New tree. It's not like it's the only one around here. This is ridiculous. Oh, because my inventory is full. So that explains a lot. I should have to get rid of something. Now, which would be the most junkiest thing there is? Paper, you already did your purpose. And also, let's not forget about this little fella in too. This area might be small a bit, but I can work with it. Just about fine indeed. Perhaps I should also... Where would it be? I just... Right. Cabinet. It's just furniture. That's not gonna be much useful. There we go. Wooden frame? Wooden stairs. Wooden window. There's also a wooden hatch. Okay. Scrap. Inner CNR frame. I can only build up the frame then, so but there's not so much thing to do after that. I have to think about it. Or better yet, I can basically just use the logs directly. Ooh, it's dark and creepy outside, isn't it? This might be a bit ugly, but it's what we got, right? There we go. Now, for some illumination, of course. What's with me? And of course. And all the time. Right. Funny how this thing is way brighter at hand. That's partially set into place. Now. Come on. Baloney. Seems I'm gonna have to craft up something else then. Let me just put this back again. Now, my main objective here would not be resources or... yeah. Gravel. Pump shotgun stock we already have the short one. Small stone. And just a stone weapon repair kit. Alright. Wooden plank. Wooden plank. Wooden log spike. Does this count? Excellent. Now, since we already contained it, now we should be able to... I'm right. A rotting dead body there. At least this guy had some ammunition on him. Now, what do we got? Some unresponsive, I might have to remodel this here. Of course, and fun how our character never gets any sleep, does he? Now, fire axe, and let's get to work. It's number 6. Let's continue to work. Well, that's one way of putting a zombie down for good. Or should I say, out of existence? Now, let's get to work. There we go. Wooden frame. This is not what I had intended. Blockings. How do I make blocks with wood and so? Can set up a cornmeal like this. Gravel. That wouldn't be necessary because we already get plenty of stick. That I can assure you. Food and cooking, medicine, clothing, forging molds. Fuck. Now there's come one of these wankers right this way. Yeah, at least it's not a horde. That I should be thankful of. Furniture and decoration. Of course, we've been like this for most time and a lot of pain too. You know, we're not too much in a good much of a set of wellness. We're at level 7, of course. We got no such protection whatsoever, but I can work on that sometime. Right now, we should focus mostly on guaranteeing ourselves something to block away. Cobblestone frame. What if... I kind of wonder now how this would mostly work. I could set up mostly of them as this here. Ah, shit. Right then. This isn't exactly what I had in mind, but beats have nothing, am I right? Let's give it a shot. Scrap iron frame. Alright, then how we have to do this afterwards. I got some claw hammer. That may not be well. Let's attempt a repair tool. So this is how it works, eh? Well, some illumination, of course. This is gonna have to be this way, right? Now, secure wooden door, and I'm gonna have a lot of wood frame as well. Excellent. Now we craft it again. The wank has on the other side. Yeah, I knew it. It'd also be a good moment, a good opportunity for me to try out my all recipes already known. Right. Right then. He better piss off indeed. Oh wait, he's still there. Don't mind if I do, right? Decayed white sedan. Oh, I already been there already. This may not be much, but what can I do? And that was just some sort of pile of meat there. I guarantee you they're still working on it. You can be assured of that. Now, this may not be as tough as the scrap one, but it certainly beats better than staying rotting away at nothing. Ooh, ooh. Double upgrade. So that this would also be somewhat... Huh. How creative, I have to admit. Let's build this one without any... Excellent. Right. Set it here. Also set here. Excellent. Now, shall we? It knows I'm here. And I also know you're there. Would you like to be my friend? Excellent. Right. This looks disgusting, but it also looks useful. The bloated walker. Now, as I was going to do before. Now, would you kindly get the torch? Excellent. Now, the torch has already been set. We should also be focused on getting another torch too. Not just that, but... Alright. What else have we got? So, nice. This place certainly needs to do a redo on a lot of things. I can assure you, I know how exactly to do this. Wait, where is it? Excellent. Otherwise, this hard metal door will be a waste for nothing. Excellent. The doors have been set. Lock the door. There's the... Interesting, isn't it? Right. Allow me to guarantee my shovel. I should also be mostly focused on like it's splinted. All the cream. Right. First aid kit. We got simple bandage. We don't have grain alcohol. We had blood bag. Right, we got a simple bandage. That could possibly help. There's also splint. Well, let's give ourselves a shot instead of just rotting ourselves away with nothing at all. That's not painkillers. Is it necessary another one? I guess it was. Now, what of now? Let's see. Plus, again, there must also be some sort of a way to guarantee this. Guarantee this way of going. And bone shift. Oh. Well. Interesting, isn't it? And since this is mostly our home... Ah. Food poisoning bottle what do we got an extra? We got also more glass jars, but since this is gonna be our home, some more glass jars are more welcome to come. Am I right? Let's also stash our food in here. Now, some beer, of course. Some good old beer. We got some animal fat as well. We have to hide. Then I'm gonna have to look up the storage as well on how to set up, how to save up our materials in place. Plus, again, I might also bring down these. Yeah, great. Bloated walker right in the door. But as I was saying, I might bring down these cloth walls to bring up wooden walls. Would you agree that that could be a good idea? Since now that I discovered now how the wooden frame works, we should be better off at a more reasonable state of being. It's a faulty stone axe. But what can we do? Stick. And also lamb ration. Let's see here. Nightstand? Ooh, that'll be useful. Secure storage chest. Ooh, that will be more than useful indeed. Right then. It's got almost what I had in mind. Now where have I left? There we go. They're just out there moaning. Sooner or later I'm just gonna go there just to put him out of her misery. Set. We'll set the painkillers. That's also more food too. We'll also set the bandages. There's also a lot of weaponry too. Well, allow me to greet our friends in person. Where the fuck are you? There we go. He has nothing to worry about anymore. Excellent. And plus again, not just with the fact that destroying these bodies, they find it very satisfying. Well, fuck it. I'll have to get out myself some of this. Oh, wanker. This here is my place. You're not all welcome in here. And there's no point in bringing out your arrogant cheerleaders that are around here the entire time. Of course, there was also a sign of, as usual. Abandoned rubbish. Sooner or later, our friends are going to become just like that, and we won't have much more to worry about. Now, do me a favor, will you? Excellent. I remember I stored that in him. Now, we got storage. Now we got for storage health. What else we can also make here as well? Storage for ammo. Shit, I had those bullet casings. Right. Storage for building. Stone. Right. Explosive. Gunpowder. Food. Shit. Can. And for weapons, we got crossbow bolts. Again, I can also build that up pretty easily. Small stone, bone, and feather. I can easily do that. What's wrong with these ones? Wanker. Now let's just get rid of these zombies. Ah, great. Now, if these zombies, they'll become more likely to attract other zombies, I have no idea, but I would rather not discover it by myself. Even though having like dead zombies like this is kind of cool, I'll admit, but I'll admit also that's not worth it too much. Now, of course, we might have to either kill a nurse to guarantee us more supplies or so. Plus, I think it would be also a good idea to start up a mine again as well. Let's start to dig, shall we? Right. I think we might have dig one hole a bit too deep. No, that's easily. I consider that easily fixable. Now, setup. I'll have to figure that out as I build up. The door closed. Good. What is wrong that I can't even... I kind of discussed mostly of what I'm... There we go, that works! For some odd reason, but... I'm thankful it works now. Now, let's just... Small stone. Yeah, there's a large bone. That we... Again, guarantee ourselves a bone. To make the iron bolt! You also got the small stone. Now, what's really missing, actually... Let me put these away. Now, what's really missing is, what was really missing exactly is the, a feather, of course. That's for sure. And a small group of them. Well, can't I work alone? With the living, if necessary, but... Fucking wanker. I'm not gonna be ganged up by some random 3 zombies out of nowhere. Fine then. I didn't wish it had to come to this point, but... A blunderbuss shall be necessary. Number 5. Oh, you disgust me. What the bloody hell? Well? Don't know why it took a while to fire, but... Well? Fire! Fire! It's taking up a while to load, actually. I don't know why, but... Fire! Fire! And that was my last shot. You obnoxious fool. You brought them to me, haven't you? I would also be glad a lot if they, never mind. I have to fight for my own death, apparently, it seems. All of them are dead. Thank God. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? How lovely, isn't it? We don't have cookware. We have fuel, and we also don't have a recipe as well to cook. So we're pretty much screwed. Well, let's just hide for now, actually. But let me have a look at this. Like pickup. There's no sleep or anything. Wow. And he was having a great expectations that this would be a result into something good. But no. This had to come around, hadn't it? Right. Painkillers. Boiling. Oil. A group of chemicals. It falls into. Candy tin can. But no candy inside, so what's the point, right? Well, at least you can tell you this. One thoughtful hedgehog in a tent eating corn. But nothing seems to be getting up my health back up. So, what's the point? Now, the second one. Allow me to... There we go. Exactly what I wanted. Despite the health actually being a whole lot smaller. The one actually should be a whole lot bigger at some point, but... What can I do, right? What can I do? But I guess that the more we proceed, the bigger our house should get. And here we should be safer. Wait a second, you hear that? A possible horde comes around. I don't have much to do against it. Undetected. If it only was a way to, like, sleep at this point. Pick up an old chair, mattress, search corpse. There's not gonna be much useful goods around here, right? Well. I just wonder mostly. Oh, decomposing backpack, and we got bottled water. Excellent. We also got another bandana, which is also good. Plus again, I do believe I should have stayed on the move mostly. But Not all the time, right? Not all the time. Stick. Right. Stone. Bone. Now a feather is missing. Plant fiber is also be a useful one. Thoughts here and there. What can I do? Now, wooden planks? Oh, that's not gonna be much useful. Well, yeah, give me a second. I have to discover up a lot of. I have to see up a lot of things. So give me I have no idea how much to set up the health back up again or so. But one thing's for sure, mostly. Oh, a can of chili. What do you expect? I mostly don't understand mostly what to do around here. I mean, really. Right. Still undetected, but they know I'm here. Alright, handlebars. Ooh, empty can. So where did I get this? Now I can now store food. I remember exactly how. Now we get this and bada bing. Now we got a storage for food. Right next here. Now, what delicious goodies we have to hide? Let's take off. Right, let's get first over this. Get rid of this first. Then can of salmon. Yeah, can of salmon. I don't carry it anymore. There we go. I got some more beer. Jar of honey. What else we've got? Some corn too. That'll be yummy delicious. Animal fat. That might be resources, but organical. And mostly the basis of food. Of course, there's also large bones to hide too. Plus, what else we've got? The plant fiber is mostly gonna fall in the concept of resources, and so most things here we already got are just resources, and so what else have we got? All right, let's just get this settled with. Set. Why can't you set? Oh, really? For some reason now it works, but I would have to disagree. Now on number... Sorry for that. Number 6. I mean, really. Right. Now, set it out. Excellent. What else have we got? Yeah, corpse. This guy might be a tracking zombie of some sort. Well, what can I do? Excellent. Even though he had goods in him, but those are long gone. And so as the night slowly wanders by, and me of myself just have to deal with all this bullshit. Now, if there was a way for us to hide, where would you choose to be? If I had an illumination, that would be excellent. But not of here. But not as of here, of course. Perhaps we may have to wait a little bit more for the sunlight to come up. And may you have a feather. Ah, excellent. 14 feathers. And the large bone we've got, plus the small stones. We should be golden for another storage. And thankfully set this everything up here in a just only mine place of my own. Set. Shit. Set. Not the wooden frame. I forgot what I was doing. Shit. Right, now. Oh, I now remember. Yeah, don't scare me like that. Right. Back to the inventory. Feather. Stick. Could be bones or whatever. And small stone. And we got ourselves a crossbow bolt. Now, this time we guarantee ourselves a secure crate for this one. It's just a crate mostly. A big one, but boom. Storage for weaponry. Now we get this one as we set it here. Slot number 8. Boom. Health supply, food and ammo and weaponry supply. This will go here, of course. You'll also be set here. I should probably set these two here. So as these two as well. Of course, the hammer. The fire axe, I'll leave it be. The blunderbuss is a good weapon, and it'll stay. The flawless shovel should stay here mostly because I'm gonna need it the most actually. And then we're gonna have to dig through a lot of things. Sunlight, they up and good. Right. And we got here more corpses. Well, time to get rid of it. If it works, actually, because I'm clicking it like a... There's something wrong with this shovel. Right. Number 6. Now it works. There is something wrong with this shovel. Because is it going down, or... It's a rare it's a rare weapon that I got my hands on to. And a shame it's going to turn out to be pretty much like this way. But I've got plenty here of a scrap iron, and so Auger. Yes, I have that. I have that. But I don't have this. Barbed wire. Concentrated mix. Iron ingots. Alright. Hubcap mine. Right. Shovel. Stone shovel. Oh. Oh. Is that so? I never thought of it. Well, let's give it. Should we give it a try? I'm gonna tempt you, but we got plenty of sticks around, so why not? Excellent. 3 sticks. And just one more for precaution. Stone shovel. Shit. This wankers are not getting a piece of me this time. Excellent. It's a shitty version, but nothing much I can do about it. I mean, if there was a way to upgrade it, I would be certainly working on it right now. Funny how they also decide to turn their corpses also into a block of meat onto the ground. Most likely here we're gonna start working on. So, I don't know how good this could be, but this feels this is going nowhere. Bastard. And that would have been my final blow before my death. Shit, health and stamina were decreased again. What's the point? I am giving out here my best I can, actually. Wait a second. Weapon repair tool. How could this work? Because that would kinda work. This is my death, isn't it? I disagree. This is going to be my death. But fun enough, I'm not dying. I had to jinx it, didn't I? Well, I don't need to see you dancing at my face the entire time. Well, I kinda gave out my best, honestly, but why not, Stone Axe? This isn't good. Oh great, now they're coming in. Beat and take down this bastard with my own fist if I wanted to. You know what would be the smartest thing to do at this point? Does anyone have an idea? Would be to say fuck it. You bastard, get on your feet. Of course, gonna need these two, of course. Let's shift click. Right. And also we got another fire axe. I'm not gonna waste much more time with this shitty death hole. Don't come near me again. leave this area around for the dead. We're gonna have to gather up our supplies and mostly head on. Ah, I kinda see how this goes now. Break the locks, then break up everything. Yeah, hell. No. This can stay here for certain. This I also don't need. So if I had a use for this one, I'd take it with me. This is not going well, isn't it? Now, I can always take a blunderbuss with me. What else? Crossbow bolt. This might be useful for creating more storage ones, but let's keep it with us for precautions. What are the odds? Right, let's just keep some things with us the entire time. Upon the proper need to mine, we're gonna mine. Fuck it. Mm-hmm. And so, more blood has been spilled around. I had a bad feeling about staying to that place. Little shack there, with nothing but my own death. And we kinda moved on to another area, it seems. I should probably take away my bed with me too. Harvest some wood too. Some sticks. Can I Kylie? There we go. Right. This one, I just guess that we don't need bone shields right now. Because we already got plenty of stuff with us at this point. Lamp ration. Sprint iron fragments. Going to be something good and useful. Good. Paper. I just guess. Feather 2. Small engine. Fiber. And so. The last place I was, it was perfect to be settled in. Now I can't be settled into this place. What a hell of a shithole. Fuck this place. I'm rather off on another area. Right. That seems about... Yeah, it could be a good idea indeed. But... Nah. That was surprisingly powerful. Iron fragments. I'll take iron fragments. Small stone, I got plenty of it. I don't have more. I don't need more right now. Fuck off. I'm just a bit slightly agitated from all this, but... Ah, the wasteland. What if... Get out of my way. No, this is not a wasteland. This is a snow area. Ooh, sledgehammer. I'm very surprised I got to see this. Now pound the shit out of it. Right, nothing is working. What's wrong with this? I got everything all set up, and usually comes up with this bullshit. Perhaps I just guess that this time will be in something more pathetic. Right. There's no area from there. Yeah, it's a bit of the place we've been in, the place we escaped. It's almost kind of a big loop. If you can see my mouse, we kind of started out here, then we went here. We did about a bit of loop. Then we got into a bit of a trouble. We got lost of someone here. And we came up here. We tried to pick up a home of somewhere here. Then it got lost. We found a sledgehammer here. And then... yeah. Damn. The senses of everything. And I lost my torch. Which the chance of getting another one is very slim. To even out the odds. Well. Oh, the memories it brings back. And the joy it is to be at the shack once again. Bring down the door. Use something, my friend. So that's gonna be like a zombie that caught me there. I'll have my revenge, you bastard. Come on, let's come out to open ground. Let's face here. Come on. Excellent. Right. Come here, you fat bastard. Die already! Fat bastard! Die already! I should basically get a stronger weapon too, but I got a stronger weapon indeed. Right, he descended. Fucking asshole. Right, sprained leg. We seem to be in somewhat amount of a pain. I can ease up the pain. Alright, like this. I love this place already. And this place here is mine. And you have nothing to do with it. Come on. The plague nurse. Nah, some vitamins. Shit. Simple bandage too, but I would gladly take a different type of bandage for sure. Right. Air filtered landmine. Ah, this should do the trick. Number 8. We shall set up a... Excellent. Lovely. Right. Some more painkillers. Excellent. Thinking. Mostly excellent indeed. Just like what I was relatively looking for. Now, if there is a bookcase, this is, well, logic, but I have to do this for the sake of this place. I need the old bed so I can rest in it. This is not gonna work. Excellent. That's not gonna work. I could set up a torch here, but I disagree. If only with a torch, that would be lovely too, but... Ooh, cooking pot. Probably could. This will certainly be useful, but... Anyways, I hope that everything here is going to be set here for another place for us to stay around. Hope you enjoy like 7 days as much as I am enjoying them. Like, I hope the game gets better updates, and so everyone can work out a whole lot good in it. And I'll see you in the next one. Like, thank you very much for staying around with me, and I'll see you then. And until next time, and until then.